Good morning. Now I'm going to explain you about one of the topics in environmental science, that is ecosystems. And this is the first unit under environmental science subject. And here I just listed the topics which are covered. We are going to cover in the ecosystems topics, and we are going to define the ecosystem. We're going to see the scope and importance and classification of ecosystem structure, what are its functions, and what does the food chain means, food web means, ecological pyramids, and how the energy flows in the ecosystem, and what are biogeochemical cycles, and what's the concept of bioaccumulation and magnification. And finally, we are going to discuss about the ecosystem value services and its carrying capacity. This is the first unit syllabus. And before we go into the topic of ecosystem, everyone should know what's the importance of environmental studies. What is the need to introduce this course for a technical student, like BTech student? Whatever may be our course that we are studying, irrespective of our field, our core subject, we are living in a nature where we are utilizing all the resources, and without the resources, without the nature, we can't even imagine our life, our survival. uh, and even every developmental activity without the resources what we are getting from the nature, we can't get that development also. The major need for our generation is to maintain the resources whatever we have now in the same situation for our next generations. The major focus is on the sustainable development. We need to preserve the resources for our next generations, at least in the same condition what we have now. If we continue our lifestyle in the same manner, over exploiting the resources, over utilizing the water resources, polluting the nature, it can be any nature, it can be air, it can be water, it can be soil. If we continue our lifestyle in the same manner, we're not going to give the nature in the same condition to our next generation, so that our next generation survive becomes a major issue. And for that maintenance for our next generation, keeping that in our view, it is an emerging thing that it should be, we should get an awareness among the students, among the common people even. So keeping that in our mind, even universities, IITs introduce this environmental studies as a course, as a compulsory course in their curriculum. And we know that India is rich in biodiversity and it has a lot of resources. But as our population is day by day increasing, its carrying capacity is very less. It's not able to provide the resources for the drastically increasing population. So we should consciously use the resources. So for that, we should know what is the importance of all the resources and what purpose we need to preserve them for future generations. That's what we're going to discuss throughout our course, environmental science. And let's come back to our topic, ecosystem. Ecosystem is a place where living organisms are surviving along with their surroundings. The surroundings can be other living organisms, or it can be any non living things like air, water resources, soil, the chemical composition of the soil, all these, the surroundings where we survive together with other living organisms with some interaction. We live in a place with some interaction with the surroundings, with other people, with other living organisms. That place is what called ecosystem. And the study of ecosystem is called as ecology. And this ecology term was coined by Ernest Haeckel in 1869. And this is derived from the word oikos, means home, logos means study. It's actually a Greek word. We're going to study the homes of the living organisms. It includes human beings, all other living organisms. We're going to study them in their own habitat. along with the interaction with the surroundings. The study of ecosystem is what called as a ecology. And here I just defined the ecosystem, which is a community of living organisms in conjugation with non-living components. In conjugation means in interaction with. There is an interaction between living and non-living things. And if we nurture the nature, nature will nurture us. And if we overexploit it, nature will not provide better conditions for our survival. So that interaction is there among the living and non-living things. That's what our ecosystem is. So we can define it simply as it's a self-regulating group of biotic communities. Biotic communities includes plants, all different types of animals, human beings, and the biotic communities of species interacting with one another. They'll be having interaction with one another, and they interact with the non-living environment. It can be in terms of food, it can be in terms of energy, matter, the resources. That such type of interaction will be there within the living organisms biotic community and with the abiotic things. All the ecosystems on the earth together constitute the biosphere. Ecosystem is just a part of the biosphere. There are such large number of ecosystems are there on the biosphere. If you take a grassland, it's an ecosystem. If you take a forest, it's a separate ecosystem. If you take a marine system, it's an ecosystem. If you take a pond, lake, stream, they will have their own unique type of biotic community and abiotic conditions. It just varies from one place to the other place. The conditions and the organisms which are there in our forest ecosystem will we can't see in desert, because there the biotic community is different and conditions are different and the interaction is also different. And what's the scope and importance of an ecosystem? Means what we are going to get benefit from the nature in terms of the ecosystem. The first thing is it provides us the natural habitat for different types of plants and animals. And apart from the natural habitat, we are getting a lot of commercial products and medicines, drugs for the human welfare. And because of the nature itself, uh, we are in a balanced environmental conditions, because it regulates everything. It regulates all the biogeochemical cycles and helps to conserve the soil, mm, if we until we do not disturb it, and help to purify air and water.